Ever wonder why the rich seem to get richer, while the rest of us are just trying to keep up? It's not just about how much money they make. The real secret is how they manage it. What if I told you that with a few simple shifts in your mindset, you could start managing your money like the wealthy do? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have the playbook they use every single day. First things first, the wealthy don't just work for money. They make their money work for them. This is the biggest difference. While most people see their job as their only source of income, the rich see it as just one piece of the puzzle. They focus on acquiring assets, things that put money into their pockets, even while they sleep. This could be stocks, real estate, or a stake in a business. The goal is to build multiple streams of income. Think of it like this. If you have one tap for water and it runs dry, you're in trouble. But if you have several taps, you'll always have a flow. So, the first step is to start thinking beyond your paycheck. How can you start building your first asset, even if it's small? Next, let's talk about budgeting. I know the word budget can sound restrictive, like you're putting your finances in a straitjacket. But the wealthy see it differently. For them, a budget isn't about restriction. It's about intention. It's a plan for their money. They don't just track where their money went. They decide where it's going to go. This is the pay yourself first principle in action. Before a single dollar goes to bills, groceries, or entertainment, a portion of their income is automatically allocated to investments and savings. It's a non-negotiable expense. This simple habit ensures their wealth is always growing automatically. It's not about cutting out your morning coffee. It's about prioritizing your future self. Another key habit is their relationship with debt. There's good debt and bad debt, and the rich understand this distinction perfectly. Bad debt is using a credit card for a shopping spree you can't afford, buying things that lose value. Interest payments just make you poorer. Good debt, on the other hand, is borrowing money to acquire an asset that will grow in value or generate income. For example, taking out a loan for a rental property that brings in more money than the mortgage costs. They use other people's money to build their own wealth. The average person is often scared of all debt, while the wealthy strategically use it as a tool for leverage. Now, let's touch on something crucial: continuous learning. The world of finance is always changing. The wealthy know that their most valuable asset is their knowledge. They are constantly reading books, attending seminars, and talking to experts. They don't just invest their money. They invest in their financial education. You don't need a fancy degree in economics to do this. Start by reading a few classic books on personal finance. Follow reputable financial news sources, or even watch educational channels right here on YouTube. The more you learn, the more confident you'll become, and the better decisions you'll make. Your financial IQ is just as important as the amount of money you have. Finally, the wealthy play the long game. They aren't looking for get-rich-quick schemes. They understand the power of compound interest and are patient. They know that building true, lasting wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. They make consistent, disciplined investments over decades, letting their money grow and compound on itself. This long-term perspective helps them ride out market ups and downs without panicking. They stay focused on their goals, understanding that small, consistent actions over a long period lead to massive results. So to recap, make your money work for you by acquiring assets. Create an intentional budget that pays you first. Understand the difference between good and bad debt. Never stop learning, and always think long-term. You don't need to be a millionaire to start implementing these strategies today. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your financial future transform. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more tips on building a life of financial freedom. Let me know in the comments which one of these habits you're going to start first. See you in the next video.